happy to have you with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Yankees. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. It's been quite a series so far, and the excitement's only ramping up as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, being down 3-1, calling it a do-or-die game is no exaggeration, but these situations tell us a lot about a team's character, and for some teams, it brings out their absolute best, but for others, it kind of proved to be an overwhelming scenario to face, and so we'll see how they show up here today.
And we'll also get to see what kind of killer instinct they have on the other side. Some teams can get a little too relaxed when they're so comfortably in the driver's seat. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. And starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Garrett Cole.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one is going to go. He wastes no time on this one. That's his 5th homer of the series. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. So much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Here's Mookie to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ripped to short. And Betts is gone. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of a
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. It has the distance, gone. A solo shot. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 2-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Teoscar Hernandez now at the plate as he swings through strike one. One down, base is empty. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. They go back to back. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Max Muncy at the dish. And first offering is fouled off.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And the pitch. and the postseason success continues for him.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. 112 miles per hour. Ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
The catcher, Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Right through there for a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The second baseman, Gavin.
And now it's Gavin Lux. Foul ball there. Fouled off left side. Here's the 0-2. Got him looking. Good job with damage control right there. Back in New York and on the hill, Jack Flaherty.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here is Gleyber Torres. The line of the pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a pitch. That's in there. And it's 0-2. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 away.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Juan Soto stands in now and watches strike 1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
The Dodgers leading by 3 here in Game 5. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Here comes an 0-2 to Judge. Back to the mound. He's got it. On to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Yanks held in check. They trail it here 3-0. Second inning set to go. And here comes Tommy Edman. Cole back to work. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. The pitch. In the air, right field. Soto gets under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez Game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland. And, man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame.
Ripped on a line. Judge puts it away. 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Fly ball to right. Soto gets under it, corrals it, and that is that. Bottom of the second, and here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
The catcher,
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Misses off the plate, ball 1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Fought off foul. Righty to the plate. And it is 2-1. Fights it off. You'll see another. Kicks and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a pop-up. Lux on his horse. Won't bring this one in. And aboard on the leadoff single. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. The Yanks trailing by 3 here in Game 5 of the World Series. Next offering is in for a strike. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about it. That's a good thing.
Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. That's outside. The count now 2-2.
2-2.
And a pitch. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Stays alive. Wells aboard here at first with nobody out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And that one fouled off. And here it comes. Struck him out looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And the batter now, Anthony Volpe. Kicks and deals. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. The Yanks lead one. They trail in this one 3-0. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A wind to kick the pitch.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
The wind to the pitch. Line drive.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. On the ground. Now the throw to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Max Muncy. And he's already singled in this game. Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's Kike Hernandez, and it finds its way through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So 2 down. The batter now will be Will Smith. Up the middle, Volpe. They take the force out, and that'll do it. Dodgers strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Cabrera, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Right through there for a strike. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. That's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And the righty deals. And there's a foul ball. The Yankees trailing by 3 here in the last half of the third. A little bit high. Yeah, the count 1-2.
It's a good take.
One and two here. Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again. That one just misses, and the count is 2-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And Gleyber Torres retired. And there's two down.
Now back, the right field. Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
First pitch, and he just misses. Verdugo off of first with 2 away. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Smith makes the catch, inning over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We played 3 here in Game 5. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Yankees nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Gavin Lux. Cole back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Hauls it in for the out.
Now back.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Fly to right. his first time. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
All over that one right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. One out and a runner at second. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one ripped. Verdugo running hard. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Man at second with one away. Mookie Betts. Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
One run across to the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
At the belt and fires. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair. Body hooks foul. Turns and fires to Betts. In the air right field. That one gets down for a hit.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. The way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the gap. One run across. Flying around third is Betts. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and it's now a 6-run lead.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Garrett Cole is done in this one. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So they turn things over to the righty, number 98.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
One out, runner at second. And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Freeman leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And off the base of the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 7-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Once he digs in, he has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. And that one hammered. Soto moving back for it. That'll make it out of here. He hammers one out to right. That's his 5th homer of the series. It's 9-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
One down. Enrique Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a base hit right there. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that should be extra bases. Around third. He'll score, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now here is Gavin Lux. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Hits the fence. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 11-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
New pitcher now, Clayton Beeter.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Tommy Edman, the next to hit, 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
The 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Judge makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And the lead continues to grow.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
And a base hit into right. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
2 outs, runner at first. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Shohei on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
Man on second, 2 down. Hammer, base hit, coming home. He scores. It's 13-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Runner at first with 2 away. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. That smash towards center. Judge makes the grab, and that's the inning. But it's a huge inning for them as they scored 10 times. On now to the bottom of the 4th. LA is on top, 13-0. World Series Game 5. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. And a pitch. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
1-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Here. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you could be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
So digging in, Austin Wells. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a foul ball. On the ground, right side, Lux. Slings to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Pitch misses there. 1-0. That's through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to the top of the 5th we go. Dodgers lead it 13-0. Back here in New York, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. The right-hander back to work. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. He's in there.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So a man aboard. Here's Muncy to hit. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Nice curveball for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only 1 of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Man at second. That's hard hit on the line. They get the out on Muncy. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
The center fielder, number 8, Kike Hernandez.
And now the center fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
Here comes a pitch. Bounce to the left side. Makes the sliding stop. The throw, and they get the out.
Well, it still gets the RBI, but that was a really nice play. Great athleticism. Getting out, and you take away the base hit.
Will Smith.
Two outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Will Smith. To the right side, Torres. Sends it to first. That's the third out. But they push across one run on one base hit, no errors, no one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. Dodgers out front 14-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and here is Jazz Chisholm Jr.
You know, Boog, Jazz joined the ranks of Shohei Ohtani, Fernando Tatis Jr. And other young stars in baseball when he was named the cover athlete of MLB The Show in 2023. He says he always wanted to be on the cover of a video game, but never expected it to happen so quickly.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
And that's in there at the knees.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now it's going to be Oswaldo Cabrera. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's in for a strike.
No, he's got to be pretty proud of his outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Popped up left side. Muncy under it. Brings it in. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. But this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
The second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Beater, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ian Hamilton getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Marinaccio warming up as well. Righty delivers. On the ground to first. Fires to first on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, Tommy Edman.
And now the shortstop, Tommy Edman.
Does more than just packs a big stick. Special player defensively, as we can see on that diving catch. He took away a base hit.
Here's Shohei Ohtani.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it. Around second, he wants the cycle. The relay, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it looks like he got a little greedy right there going for the triple. He was already in scoring position. You got to hold up right there unless you're absolutely sure. The defense says thank you very much as they head back into the dugout.
Back for more from the Bronx. Here's Alex Verdugo. That one's in there. 0-1. And he deals. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And that one a little below the knees. 2-2.
2-2.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment.
Back in the Bronx. And now
For the Yankees, the catcher.
on the mound now, Alex Vesia.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That one gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the inning.
The right field.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Walker Buehler. He has a great slider with tons of movement. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-2. And that just misses. And that one a little bit high.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Up the middle, Edman. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first. Man at first.
3 out.
So 2 down. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. And that That's it. The celebration is on in the City of Angels. The Dodgers have won the World Series.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these players. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when they return home.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. For Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Sciambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.
Our biggest set is tonight at Yankee Stadium.